Well, greetings, fun seekers, and welcome to another thrill-packed episode of Wine Down at Specs. And my name is Pat Kelly, your host, and I have a wonderful gentleman here this afternoon who we're going to discuss the wines of Argentina that he brought with him today. And Argentina as an appellation, as we all know, has exploded over the last 15 years in the U.S. market. And we're going to get some insight into just what the secret of Argentina in general is, and Mendoza in particular. So I will introduce you to Guillermo, and I'm sure I'm not saying that correctly, Gonzalez,
Yes.
who is the U.S. Director of Wines for Rutini Wines from Mendoza, Argentina. So
yes.
Let us
How are you? Good afternoon, Texas. I'm glad to be here with Pat. We are going to talk a little bit about Familia Rutini Wines. I'm the U.S. manager, as he said. I have a wonderful job. All I have to do is to taste wines every day and travel around this wonderful country. So today we are here in Houston, ready to talk about our wines.
Well, terrific. Now, what is it specifically about Mendoza that just stands out and excels?
I would say the
Argentina?
most important thing about Mendoza is the weather. We have a wonderful weather, and you cannot compete with that. In the end, the grapes are the ones that are going to choose how to grow. And if you have the perfect weather conditions, as Mendoza have, you have it all. So Mendoza, not everybody knows, but has been doing wines for many, many, many years. Actually, Rutini is one of the first wineries from Argentina. It was built in 1885, and it's one of the pioneers of the wine industry.
That's terrific. And the thing about Argentina that has always impressed me is that if I were a grape, and I was a finicky grape, and I had a particular recipe for how I wanted to grow, what kind of soil I wanted, what kind of sunshine I wanted, how much water I wanted, how much rain I wanted, then Argentina just has it. And apparently Mendoza has it all in spades.
Sure. It's all about that. Again, we have the perfect conditions. Actually, right now, the best area to make wines is the Uco Valley, the Tupungato, which is inside the Uco Valley, and Rutini Winery is one of the first wineries to plant vines there. Many wineries these days want to say they are in the Uco Valley, but this winery has planted vineyards there since 1925. So for many different reasons, Rutini Wines is one of the pioneers of the wine industry. Actually, the first winery was built in Maipú in 1885, and where that winery was built, today we have the most visited wine museum from Argentina. It's a wonderful and exciting museum where you can explore all the wine industry there just in a few minutes. And then again, we have a second winery in the Uco Valley, which is the best area to make wines today.
Excellent. Well, you make 3 different tier of wines there, and we'll start with your lovely Chardonnay here first.
Sure.
Tell us about this, please.
Well, as you said, we make 3 tiers. One tier is the Trumpeter, then we have the Rutini Encuentro, and then we have the Rutini Collection. The Rutini Collection, today we are trying the Chardonnay. It is funny because many people in this country, they think about Argentina, and they think about Malbec, Argentina, Malbec. Mm-hmm. But Argentinians, we have been doing and drinking wines over the last 100 years. And in Argentina, we drink them all almost equally, if it is Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Bonarda. So today now, we are going to try the Chardonnay. This is from Uco Valley on the Collection line. It has some oak, but it's more about the fruit, yeah?
It's beautiful balance. You know, there's that debate about oak, unoaked, over-oaked. And I maintain that Chardonnay as the grape likes oak,
Sure.
but it likes it in balance.
Yeah, I think what nice thing this wine has is a nice acidity.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of the Uco Valley. This acidity keeps your mouth like watery, so it's very fresh. So it has nice full body, but still it's not a heavy wine on your mouth.
Well, it does have the oak signature.
Yes,
What is this?
tropical notes.
Mm-hmm. What is the oak program?
This wine has 7 months of oak, but 50% is new oak and 50% is second use barrel. So our winemaker likes to express more the fruit. Since we are in Uco Valley, since we have these wonderful grapes, we think that the most important in the end is the grape. As you said, Chardonnay goes very well with oak, so we wanted to put oak on this wine, but you will feel more this power of the fruit.
It's beautifully balanced. Beautifully balanced. The oak does not compete with the wine at all. It accents it beautifully, and it's a delightful wine. And for these Texas summers, this is a beautiful compliment to.
Sure, it's tropical, goes very well with fish, but also even if you have cheeses or even meat, you know, being such a complex Chardonnay, it's a very nice expression of the Uco Valley in Mendoza.
This goes very well with 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and we also have a Malbec here, as you say. And you are correct. Malbec is synonymous with Argentina, and thank Argentina for elevating the profile of Malbec, but as we all know, the French do it too.
Oh,
But
yes.
tell me about your Malbec here.
I will say, again, the most important thing to say about our wines is the region where they are located, because Argentina is a big country and Mendoza is also a big province. Not everybody thinks about Mendoza and the different regions that are inside. It's like California. It's not all the same. Yes, it's not the same, say, Napa Valley versus Central Valley or here or there. The most important thing to say about our wines from Mendoza are that they are actually located in the Uco Valley. So this is a typical Malbec. You can grow Malbec in many areas, actually in the world, I should say, but it's proven that the best Malbecs are being produced in these areas where we are located. So what can I say about this Malbec? It is a very typical Malbec. Tastes like Malbec, looks like Malbec. It has it all.
It's beautiful. There's beautiful fruit expression in this. The balance of it is certainly there. And going with fine red wine fare, this would just be beautiful to any steak or anything else that you'd have with a classic red wine.
It's very rich and juicy. It has 10 months of oak, but again, you will feel these fruit aromas, fruit characters like plum, maybe red fruits, and will fill your mouth.
Well, Guillermo, thank you so much for making such wonderful wines and for bringing them here to us and explaining them to our guests. And come back and see us again sometime if you would, please, and keep us updated on what's happening at Rutini Wines in Mendoza, Argentina.
Thank you very much for the invitation. Cheers.
My pleasure. Cheers to you.